Yo, what is up YouTube? Lee the Captain here, and I believe that the time is coming for FLOKI. And why do I say that? Because I believe that FLOKI during the next bull run could hypothetically at least go to a $30 billion market cap. And now, of course, that's all financial advice and that is not a guarantee. But in today's video, I want to explain several reasons why I believe that could very well happen. First of all, I first think it's important to understand just how special FLOKI is. A lot of the FLOKI haters out there, they like to say that, there's so many meme coins out there, but what makes FLOKI special? Here's the thing. If we take a look at it historically in the past, if we take a look at the meme coins that have been wildly successful, these meme coins usually have a very strong community. They're usually listed in a lot of top-tier exchanges. However, most often than not, have no utility whatsoever. However, FLOKI, it's looking to change all this because FLOKI is a different breed of meme coins. Not only does it have a fast and growing community, it's also listed in a lot of exchanges, and the cherry on top is the fact that it has amazing utility. It's not like these other meme coins that basically have no use case. For instance, FLOKI has their very own NFT play-to-earn metaverse game called Valhalla. And also on top of that, they're even focused on DeFi as well with something called FLOKiFi. And here's the crazy thing. The first utility product to launch under the FLOKiFi umbrella is something called the FLOKiFi Locker. And on FLOKiFi Locker, 25% of transaction fees automatically does a transactional buy and burn of FLOKI tokens. And this right here makes FLOKI perpetually deflationary, which I think is absolutely insane. However, it doesn't end there because FLOKI is also introducing prepaid cards as well. And on these prepaid cards, 1% of every transaction buys and burns FLOKI, making FLOKI even more deflationary than what it already is. I mean, that's insane. FLOKI, I think, is the new breed of meme coins. FLOKI, it's like an iPhone, right? A lot of the other meme coins out there like Doge and Sheeb, they're like a Nokia from the early 2000s. I mean, can you even use that nowadays? It's like a dinosaur at this point. Furthermore, FLOKI is also focused on NFTs. They're focused on crypto education, and they're even focused on charitable giving as well. As a matter of fact, just last year, FLOKI completed a monumental school project in the country of Nigeria, which I think is very fantastic. What other meme coin out there do you know is doing this? FLOKI is one of a kind. And here's the thing, I think FLOKI is clearly focused on all the right markets because when we take a look at it, they're focused on NFTs, they're focused on blockchain gaming, and they're focused on DeFi as well. And here's the thing, I think this right here is a very genius move because according to Grandview Research, the NFT market is expected to be worth over $211 billion by 2030. Also, according to Grandview Research, the DeFi market over the next 7 years anticipated to be worth over $230 billion. And last but not least, when it comes to blockchain gaming, Grandview Research also predicts that its market size could hypothetically at least reach over $300 billion by 2030. So you got to really think about that, right? FLOKI, I think, again, is clearly focused on the right markets. I think them being focused on NFTs, being focused on DeFi, and as well as being focused on blockchain gaming, I think is truly a genius move. I think they understand where all the potential is at. I think FLOKiFi has such a bright future. They're focused on DeFi with that, blockchain gaming with Valhalla, and NFTs as well. I think FLOKI is truly the complete package. If someone were to describe FLOKI, and let's say they say, hey, there's a project that's focused on DeFi, NFTs, gaming, it has a fast and growing community. If someone were to describe FLOKI, but then they don't say the name, if someone were to describe this, I think hands down people would say, wow, this is such an amazing project. But I think oftentimes people, because they've seen a lot of meme coins out there in the past that have no utility, when they take a look at FLOKI and they don't really take a deep dive on it, they just automatically think that, it's just another meme coin. But that's not true. FLOKI, on paper, in terms of fundamentals, beats out a lot of other projects out there that aren't even meme coins. I mean, there's a lot of layer 1 blockchains out there that don't even have fundamentals this amazing. You got to really think about that, right? And here's the thing. When I say FLOKI hypothetically going to a $30 billion market cap, some of the FLOKI non-believers out there, they may think, how is that even realistic? That's crazy, that's insane. But I don't think so, because when you think about this, right? Shiba Inu, at its peak back in 2021, had an all-time high market cap of around $40 billion. You take a look at Dogecoin. It had a market cap of over $80 billion. So you got to really think about that, right? FLOKI at a $30 billion market cap is still roughly $10 billion less than Shiba Inu's all-time high market cap and over $50 billion less than Dogecoin's all-time high market cap. So the way I view it is that a $30 billion market cap is not uncharted territory for a meme coin. And you got to take this into consideration, right? Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, they basically had no utility back in 2021, let's face it. Even right now, the utility I think is pretty much Kaka. And no, I'm not talking about the soccer player Kaka, I'm talking about the number 2 Kaka, if you know what I mean. The one that actually stinks. You know, I'm not saying that FLOKI is going to hypothetically go to a $200 billion market cap or $500 billion market cap or something crazy like that. No, 30 billion. You know, in the world of cryptos, I think it's not too much to ask for. You know, in the past, we have seen some fundamentally inferior meme coins, in my opinion, reach a market cap of at least $30 billion and even beyond. So I think $30 billion in terms of market cap, I don't think it's too much to ask for something as amazing as FLOKI. At least that's the way I view it. And now when I say that, some people, they may think, okay, yeah, we get how that may seem realistic, but what is a major catalyst that could very well allow for that to happen? And I think that a major catalyst, which could very well allow for FLOKI to hypothetically reach a market cap of $30 billion, is the fact that I do think that the next bull run could look so massive. That's what she said. And why do I say that? Because as of right now, there's actually more people than ever before in history owning cryptos. And just to put this into perspective, when compared to the 2021 bull run, at that time, there's actually over 100 million new crypto owners today, again, right, when compared to the 2021 bull run. So you got to rethink about that. The 2021 bull run looked that insane already with over 100 million less crypto owners than right now. So you got to imagine what the next bull run will look like, especially now that we insert over 100 million new crypto owners. I mean, man, when there's that many people owning cryptos, in my opinion, during the next bull run, the FOMO, buying pressure, buying volume, and as well as the altcoin season, I think all of that could look so ridiculous, much like Britney Spears. I'm just joking. But I think it really could be that insane. And when I take that into consideration, when I consider, again, right, just how insane the next bull run could be, and when I couple that with the fact that I do think that FLOKI has incredible and revolutionary fundamentals, I really don't see why FLOKI won't hypothetically at least go to a $30 billion market cap during the next bull run. At least that's the way I view it. I think the future of FLOKI could look so bright. And here's the thing. When I am acquiring FLOKI, I don't just randomly dump all in. That's what she said. You know, that's not what I do. What I do is I dollar cost average. As a matter of fact, I've been dollar cost averaging into FLOKI ever since 2021. So you got to imagine that, right? I've been dollar cost averaging into FLOKI for quite a while now. And what I do is that I just consistently acquire FLOKI on a consistent basis. Anytime I earn income, boom, I set aside some to acquire FLOKI. It doesn't matter if the price of FLOKI is pumping or dumping. It doesn't matter. I'll just keep accumulating on a routine basis. A lot of people out there, they put a lot of emphasis in the short to medium term. They say, oh, I'm at the price of FLOKI is pumping up 5% today. It's going down 10% today. And then they want instant results. And then what ends up happening, right? They end up using leverage. They end up day trading. They end up swing trading. And I think doing a lot of that type of stuff could potentially be so dangerous because a lot of people that I know that day trade or use leverage, most often than not, they get absolutely wrecked. They end up getting cooked and they end up becoming a California roll. And also doing that type of stuff creates a lot of unnecessary anxiety and stress, which I think no one wants. And here's something that really gets me annoyed because a lot of people out there, they make a video on FLOKI, but then all they do is that they pull up a chart on FLOKI, they draw a random triangle. I don't know if they're trying to draw their grandma's G-string or their grandma's thong or something like that. But then they say, and they belt out at the top of their lungs, oh, you got to cash out here, you got to use leverage here, you got to swing this up, oh, you got a short, you got a long. But here's the thing. I think these people don't even know what they're talking about because if they actually understood just how revolutionary FLOKI is, if they understood its use case, if they understood just how different it is when compared to other meme coins, I think they wouldn't be, basing the future performance of FLOKI just off of a price chart. It makes no sense in my opinion. FLOKI is a lot more than that. And that's why I like to keep things simple. I just dollar cost average. By dollar cost averaging, I'm taking more of a long-term approach, and I'll just keep accumulating on a consistent basis. And by doing so, I think that I am preparing myself for the next bull run in such a fantastic way. I can't wait for the next bull run. I'm so excited. And I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if FLOKI during the next bull run did hypothetically at least go to a $30 billion market cap, and during the process, make all of those FLOKI critics come running over to their girlfriend's, boyfriend's grandma and start begging for that used and rusted bratwurst extender. If you know, you know. Gonna be a little bit embarrassing if you ask me, but hey, I'm extremely bullish on FLOKI. I can't wait for the next bull run. I'm very excited. That's what she said. And if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it. It's been Lee the Captain. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.